Hey guys, today I'm responding to Atarileaf's open tag collection discussion. Has 4 questions here about the way you collect and different aspects of your collecting, and you'll see pretty quick why I'm showing you this instead of showing you myself. The first question: have you ever had a retro gaming collection in the past, sold it all only to start up collecting again? If so, why? Financial, family situation, lifestyle change, other? Well, this would be a resounding no. This is my original color computer that I got in 1982. Had it ever since then. Even though the switches are busted on the back of it, never really thought about getting rid of it. And I did a little experiment, and I mentioned that in the one video. I can use it, just have to use it with a power strip. Works great. Those are Space Assault and Polaris. The first 2 games that I purchased to run on the color computer, the first 2 video games I purchased. Still have them. That tape, even before I had the games, when I first had the computer and didn't really have any software to run on it, my brother had a book, David All's 101 More Basic Computer Games, which were generic games that would run on any computer, that had basic. You could, type it in. Occasionally you'd have to, there might be one command or two that you had to that was slightly different syntax, but pretty much would run on any version of BASIC. So no graphics, no polling of the keyboard, all input statements, so nothing was in real time. And I have a couple on there. I have Mastermind, where you guess a combination as to what colors they are and what slot they fit in, and it tells you, whether you've got the right color in the right slot, or whether you've got the right color but it's in the wrong slot, and you figure out from them what the combination is. And also there's word search there, that if you've seen there in the newspaper or places like that, where you have a set of letters, a grid of letters, and then there are words in those letters horizontally, vertically, diagonally, and you got to find those find those words within the letters. This program will let you input the letters that the words that you want, and then it'll print out the grid of random, it'll put it out at random and put the words in it in a random order, and so it will do all the work for you. And the point of that is that I don't get rid of anything. I'm a keeper. When I get something, I pretty much keep it. So no, I haven't ever got rid of anything. I still have it all. Unless something got, in a move got, missing or something. But I pretty much have it all. 2, do you ever see yourself getting rid of it all again? Why? Remember, the answer you give could vary. It could very well change down the road. How likely do you see that being the case for yourself? Well, yes, I could see it happening, because these are tough financial times, and I could see a case where I was forced into selling my collection if money was really tight, or at least selling part of it. I don't think it's very likely, because for what I would get out of my collection, it would probably be a little hard to sell it quickly and really make enough money to keep doing it. And my home here is paid for, so I don't look to see losing a home or having to, if I was renting, I might have to move into a smaller place or something. I don't see any of that happening, so I think I'll still have space for it. So I don't think it's very likely, but in these tough financial times, you can't say it would never happen. 3, which do you enjoy more, having a collection or simply collecting? In other words, is the thrill of the hunt more important than actually having the game or system you just bought? I'm a player. I don't, collecting that doesn't really matter to me. You know, I could have collected a bunch of cartridges from VIC-20, but I got the Mega Cart with all the cartridges on it. You know, I'm just as happy as can be going that way instead. So, you know, I'm more a player than a collector. You know, if I buy a game or buy a console, it's because I want to play with it. It's not for collecting. I mean, you know, sure, if I had all the money in the world, I might get a Pong system or two to have it, or, you know, I might get, you know, an Odyssey 2 or something like that. And certainly if I ever have the money and have a good deal on one, I'd certainly get an Atari 2600 Heavy Sixer, you know, but even though I've already got an Atari 2600, but I'm more of a player instead of collector. And now for number 4. Have you taken out insurance on your collection? Some people have because of its value and amount of money they put into it. Not me, I haven't. That's what Atarileaf says. Well, no, I haven't taken out insurance on it, but it would be covered under my homeowner's insurance. And of course, I've got videos up on YouTube of pretty much you know, most of the stuff in my collection, so I could establish, I'm certain I could establish enough of what I had to get some money out of it. So I don't specifically have it insured, but it is insured under my homeowner's policy. And so if you've, you know, if you'd like to join in this discussion, I'll put a link to Atarileaf's original discussion, and you know, post it as a video response to his discussion. And as always, more later.